Hi friends, today we are discussing pre-secondary scholarship examination Standard 8 February 2025 Medium English First Language Part 1. Disclaimer: the contents of this video are made for the educational purposes and is made for kids, students, parents and teachers. The video entails no age restrictions and is open accessible to all. Sharing the video is highly encouraged. Pre-secondary scholarship examination 8th standard February 2025 0511 medium English first language set C paper 1 part 1. Before starting this, kindly type in YouTube search @Ishwarya Vijayakumar and kindly subscribe to the channel. Pre-upper primary scholarship examination standard 8th February 2025 paper 1 medium English part 1A first language English question and answers. Section 1 English. Question number 1. Identify the types of sentence by choosing the correct options. As it was beginning to rain, we waited there for a while. The options 1 to 3 is there. 1 2 3 4. The answer of these questions. 3. Complex. As it was beginning to rain, we waited there for a while. The brief answer and the explanation of these questions. The sentence type complex sentence. The sentence has one independent clause. We waited there for a while and one dependent clause. As it was beginning to rain, making it a complex sentence. As it was beginning to rain, we waited there for a while. A complex sentence contains one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. Independent clause, we waited there for a while. This can stand alone a complete sentence. Dependent clause, as it was beginning to rain. It cannot stand alone, it depends on the main clause for meanings. Since the sentence was both the independent and a dependent clause, it was a complex sentence. Option 3, answer 3 is complex. That is the right answer. And simple sentence. Simple sentence consists of only one independent clauses. A group of words with a subject and predicate that can stand alone a complete thought. Example, she runs every morning. This is a simple sentence because it was just one subject, she, and one predicates runs every morning. Compound sentence. A compound sentence consists of two or more independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction such as and, but, or, so, etc. or semicolon. Example, she runs every morning and he exercises in the evening. Example, she runs every morning. She runs every morning and she exercises in the evening. And compound sentence. This is a compound sentence because it was two independent clauses. She runs every morning and she exercised in the evening. Joined by the conjunctions and complex sentence. A complex sentence consists of one independent class and at least one dependent subordinate class. The dependent class cannot stand alone and is connected to the independent class by subordinate conjunctions like because, although, if, when, etc. For example, she runs every morning because it helps her stay healthy. This is a complex sentence because it has one independent class she runs every morning and one dependent class because it helps her stay healthy. In summary, simple. One independent classes. Compound sentence means two or more independent classes joined together. Complex classes, one independent class and at least one dependent class. Interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence is a type of sentence that asks a question. It typically begins with a question's word who, what, where, when, why, how, or an auxiliary verb do, does, did, can, will, etc. and ends with a question mark. Example WH questions: what is your name? Where do you live? Second one, yes or no questions: do you like coffee? She is coming to the party. Is she coming to the party? Third one, choice questions: do you prefer tea or coffee? Would you like pizza or pasta? Question number 4, tag questions: are you coming? Are not you? She didn't call, did she? And finally, the first question's answer is third one is complex. Question number 2. Find the compound conjunctions form of the given sentence. I will forgive you on conditions that you do not repeat the offense. Here, find the conjunction form of the given sentence. I will forgive you on conditions that you do not repeat the offense. The answer of these questions here 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. 2 on conditions that. Explanations. On condition that it is a compound conjunction used to express a condition. The brief answers and the explanations. Identify the compound conjunction sentence. I will forgive you on conditions that you do not repeat the offense. A compound conjunction is a phrase that acts as a conjunction joining classes. A phrase on conditions that joins the main class I will forgive you with the dependent class do you not repeat the offense. Answers 2 on condition that. Question number 3. Find out the error and choose the correct alternative of the following examples of indirect speech. Here, want, said, that and to be. Answer is first one, wants. Explanations. The verb want should be in the past tense and wanted and to match the past reporting verb and said is indirect speech. The correct sentence should be Ramesh said that he wanted to be a soldier. The brief answer and explanations of these questions. Error in indirect speech sentence. Ramesh said that he wants to be the soldier. The reporting verb said is the past tense. According to the rules of reported speech, the tense of the verb is the reported classes should also change to past tense. Indirect speech. Incorrect. He wants to be the soldiers. Present tense wants is incorrect. Corrected sense Ramesh said that he wanted to be a soldier. The answer is option 1, wants should be changed to wanted. That is the answer. Question number 3. Brief and explanations of direct and indirect speech. Direct speech repeats the exact words spoken by someone, while indirect speech reports what someone said without using the exact words. Direct speech use quotations marks to repeat the exact words spoken by someone. For example, I am going out, she said. Indirect speech report what someone said without using their exact words. For example, she said that she was going out. Direct speech. Direct speech is used to report or rather report the or writer in a way it is told by the speaker, whereas indirect speech is the way in which you convey what someone said to another person, not necessarily using the exact word of the speaker. Question number 4. The instructions for question number 04 and 05 for read the following news and answer the questions. UNESCO added to 2 sites of India to the World Heritage List, reported by Pesakshi Kolkam. This month, the United Nations National Scientific This month, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organizations or UNESCO added to a Haisala temples at Karnataka and Santiniketan, West Bengal to their list of World Heritage Sites. These sites mark India's 41st and 42nd contributions to the list. The first being the Ajanta Caves of Maharashtra, added in 1983. UNESCO used a specific criteria to decide which place momentum of area to add to the list every year, which concludes points ranging from the architectural beauty of a place or its cultural significance. USESCO's World Heritage Sites of September 2023, India. As mentioned before, UNESCO added as a Asala temples of Belur, Karnataka and Santiniketan, West Bengal to the World Heritage List in September 2023. The questions. Which another word is used in the above news for United National Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organizations? The answer of these questions, UNESCO. The question number 05. Match the pairs of choose the correct alternatives. Here answer is 3. Ajanta Caves, Asala temples and Santiniketan. Option is 3. Ajanta Caves is Maharashtra and Asala temple is Karnataka, Santiniketan is West Bengal. Question number 6. Which WH word is used to form the following sentence a questions to get a underlined part as a answers? The underlines 1. An oath of loyalty. The answer of this question is option 3, who. The underlined part is not specified, but let's analyze the sentence carefully. Subject, the fox is virtue and the leopard is verb. The took object, an oath of loyalty. If we want to ask a questions where the answer, the fox, the vultures and the leopard, the subject of the sentence. We use WHO, who, questions, who took an oath of loyalty. So the final answer is 3, who. The brief answer and the explanations of given sentence, the fox and the vultures and the leopards took an oath of loyalty. Identify the component of the sentence. Subject, the fox, vultures and the leopard. Verb, took, objective and oath of loyalty. Understanding the questions formations. The goal is to form a questions that will lead to the underlined part of the answers. If the underlined part is the fox, the vultures and the leopard, the subjects, we use who. to ask about the subject. Choose in the correct WHO word. How? Ask about manner, incorrect. Where? Ask about place, incorrect. WHO ask about the subject of the actions, correct. What? Asking about things but not suitable here for asking about people or animals. Final questions: who took an oath of loyalty? Thus the fox, vultures and the leopard. Answer is 3 who. Question number 7. Question number 7. Identify the underlined words and choose the correct options. Cocks crow in the morning. The answer of this question is 3 verb. The underlined word crow is a verb because it is described an action performed by the subject cocks. The correct option is 3 verb. In a sentence, cock crow in the morning. In the sentence cock crow in the morning, the word crow is an action performed by the subject cock. Explanation: to identify the subjects or predicate. The subject is cocks, a noun. Predicate: what the subject does. Is crow is in the morning. Determining the functions of crow. Crow refers to a sound to the sound that roosters, male chickens make. It describes an action, not a thing, so it is verb, not a noun. Checking the meaning and usage. Crow is a verb, means to make a loud cry of roosters. The brief answer and the explanations. Conjunctions. A conjunction is a word used to connect words, phrase or classes in the sentence. Examples: I wanted to go outside but it was raining. She likes both coffee and tea. We can watch a movie or play a game. Noun. A noun is a word that names a person's place, things or idea. Examples: persons, the doctor is very kind. Place, I live in New York. Think, she bought a new phone. Idea, happiness is important in life. Three verb. Verb is a word that expresses an action or state of being. Example: she runs every morning. Actions, they were happy at the party. State of being. He writes books for children. Prepositions. A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. It often indicates directions, locations, time or manner. Example: the book is on the table. She arrives after the meeting. The book is on the table. She arrives after the meeting. Time: he walked through the park. Directions: he walked through the park. Direction. And in this sentence it fits as actions and cocks perform. Thus cow is a verb, making option 3 the correct answers. Answer 3 verb. Question number 8. Instructions. Instruction for question number 08, 09 and 10. Repeat the poem and answer the questions. I never I can. A little kite said as he looked at the others. Light over his head. I know I should fall if I tried to fly. Try, said the big kite, only try, or I fear you never will learn at all. But the little kite said, I am afraid I will fall. The big kite nodded, well, goodbye. I am off, and he rose towards and truckle sky. Then the little kite Pepper stirred at the sight, and trembling he shoot himself free or fight. Question number 8. Why was the little kite afraid? Answer is that he could fall. Explanations. But the little kite said, I am afraid I will fall. So final answer is that he would fall. Question number 9. Which encouraging words the kite said to the little kite? Answer is try, only try. Explanations. Try, said the big kite, only try. Here try and only try. Question number 10. Who rose towards the sky? The big kite. Answer is 2. The big kite nodded, oh, well, goodbye. Question number 11. Choose the correct options of words, letters to form the cold. C-O-L-D, cold. The answer is warm, the cold. The answer is 2 options, C-O-L-D, cold. And question number 11, brief answer and explanations. The brief answer and the explanations. A word letter is a puzzle where you transform one word to another by changing to one letter at the time, which each step forming a valid word. To change warm to cold, a possible words letters WARM, WARD, CARD and COLD. Looking at the given answer choice, the correct option should contain letters in a logical sense. COLD seems to represent cold directly, which aligns with the final word in the transformations. So answer is cold 2. Question number 12. Find out the odd mans out from the given sentence regarding a part of sentence. The answer of these questions 3. We must love good and hate ill. Explanation. In this sentence, good and ill functions as nouns, whereas in the other sentence the key words are mainly adjective or abstract nouns. The brief answer and the explanations. The countable noun. Countable noun is a noun that can be counted and has both a singular or plural form. To make a countable noun plurals, you can usually add an s to the singular form. For example, cat becomes cats. Here are some examples of countable noun. A car, my cousins, book, a city, one phone, 2 phones, 1 dog, 2 dogs, 1 shirt, 2 shirts, pieces. An uncountable noun is a noun that cannot be counted or quantified and is usually not used in the plural form. Here are some examples of uncountable noun, abstract noun ideas: creativity, courage, love, knowledge, beauty, anger, fear, liquid, water, milk, tea, coffee, oil and gas. Materials: rice, cement, cold, stand or air. Group of groups or collections: furniture, equipment, luggage, rubbish. Weather, thunder, lighting, rain, snow. Other advice, informations, progress, news, luck, fun, work. Accommodations, package, homework, transmission. And an adverbial classes. An adverb classes is a class containing a subject or verb that act as an adverb to modify the main class of a sentence. Adverbial classes are connected to the main class of a sentence using subordinating. Now question number 13. Choose the correct alternative for the underlined words. Rutu was ill, so she sent a message to her class teacher. The class teacher replied, "Take care," which is short form she might use for the underlined words. So answer is 4 TC. TC is a commonly used to short form of take care in informal communication. Question number 14. Choose the correct options to complete the slogan. Dash today, dash tomorrow. Learners today, leaders tomorrow. Explanation: the full phrase is learners today, leaders tomorrow. This means that those who learn today will become leaders in the future. Question number 15. Instructions of question number 15, 16 and 17. Read the following exact and answer the following questions. The sound is which is soothing to ears come into the form of melody. The songs can be irritating when it was with a very high pitch and severity. It is a strange but true that noise too can causes pollutions. It has been found that noise pollutions can weaken our hearing. Noise pollution is extremely harmful to the patients, and no wonders we find display borders near hospital zones on which it is written. No horn noise mainly occurred in the cities due to the constant blowing or horns of the vehicles and the use of the loudspeakers in the public places. In commercial area, the noise levels during daytime is regularly over 100 decibels, which is more than the top permissible limit of 65 decibels. What happens when the song comes with a very high pitch of severity? Answer of these questions: it can be irritating. Question number 15. Extract brief answers and the explanations. The sounds can be irritating when it comes with a very high pitch and severity. This means that when a song has a very high pitch, it too severs. It becomes unpleasant rather than soothing or melodious. Therefore, the correct answer is 2. It can be irritating. Question number 16. The answer of this question is use of loudspeakers. The noise mainly occurred in cities due to constant blowing of horns. Use of loudspeakers, so that the incomplete verb should be the noise mainly occurs in cities due to constant blowing of horns. Use of loudspeakers. Question number 17. What is the noise levels in the commercial areas during in daytime? The answer is 4 over 100 decibels. 100. According to the passage, in commercial areas, the noise levels during the daytime is regularly over 100 decibels, which is more than the permissible limit of 65 decibels. Question number 18. Read the following write-up and choose the correct alternatives. The G20 summit is an annual gathering of leaders from the 19th of the world's largest economics and European Union. The group of 20 G20 was established in 1999 for the global economic cooperation and geopolitical stability. During the summit, the leaders discussed various issues including economic growth, trade, climate changes. They can have a significant impact on global economic and political developments. Question number 18. Who discussed on various issues on G20 summit? Leaders. Option is 1. Leaders. Question number 19. Why was G20 established? Choose. The two correct option is first one, for the global economic corporations, and fourth one, for the geopolitical stability. The brief answers and the explanations. Why was the G20 established? The write-up starts. The group of 20 G20 was established in 1999 for the global economic corporations and the geopolitical stability. From this sentence, we can see that the two reasons for its establishment are mentioned. And the global economic corporations, option 1, geopolitical stability, option 4. The other options are incorrect. Entertainment, option 2, is not mentioned as a reason. Political issues, option 3, is not the same as geopolitical stability, which refers to the monitoring, peace and economic corporations among nations, not just addressing political issue. Thus the correct answer is first is global economic corporations. The global economic corporations first, and fourth one for the geopolitical stability. Question number 20. Choose the correct alternative for the following. Aniket and Ketki had their breakfast and lunch at the same time at 11 a.m. So we can say that they had their dash that day. Brunch. Brunch is a combination of breakfast and lunch, and brunch is a combination of breakfast and lunch typically eaten late in the morning. And a brief answer and the explanations. The correct answer is 4, brunch, because brunch is a meal that combines breakfast and lunch, usually eaten between late morning and early afternoon, typically around 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Aniket and Ketki had their breakfast and lunch together at 11 a.m., which fits the definitions of brunch. The other options are incorrect. The food is a general term and does not specifically describe the meal. Lunch refers to a midday meal, usually afternoon, but here they combined breakfast with it. The dinner is an evening meal, which is not related here. So, thus, the best choice is brunch, answer 4. Question number 21. Choose the correct and underline the words. Our Sanskrit teachers told us to write an extract on the useless of Manisha. What is the meaning of assigning on the underlining word? So third option is 3, buffalo. The meaning of Manisha, the word Manisha is a Sanskrit means of buffalo. The other options, Manisha's month, Manisha month, wish, do not relate to the meanings of Manisha. Question number 22. Choose a correct options. Society selected Sakshi as fellow at the age of 25, which is very remarkable thing. Answer is 4. An award, little and honor given by the Royal Society. The brief answer and the explanations. The meaning of a fellow in academic and professional societies, being elected as a fellow is a honorary little given for understanding contributions. The Royal Society grants this little to distinguished of scientists, making option 4 correct. Correct answer is 4. An award, little and honor given by the Royal Society. Question number 23. Find out 2 correct antonyms of the given words. Answer is heavy and dark. The brief answers, brief answers and explanations. Antonyms of light, heavy is the opposite of light in terms of weight. Dark is the opposite of light in terms of brightness. The other two options, many and stable, do not relate to the words light. So final correct option is heavy and dark, opposite words of light. Question number 24. Choose the correct alternative and correct auxiliary source permissions in the following. You dash go now. Either can and may. Can and may are used to express permissions. Examples, you can go now, informal permissions. Examples, you may go now, formal permissions. Would and should are not suitable for permissions. Question number 25. Choose the correct sentence by changing it into negative formal was negative formal. Negative form. I was doubtful whether it was you. I was doubtful whether it was you. The answer of this question is 1. I was not sure that it was you. The given sentence, brief answer and explanations. I was doubtful whether it was you. The negative forms should express lack of certainty. I was not sure that it was you. Correctly change doubtful into a negative structures. Other options change the meaning incorrectly. I was not sure that it was you. And for further contact us, I given here in the details. And kindly type in YouTube search @Ishwarya Vijay Kumar and kindly subscribe the channels. Thanking you. If any doubt means put the comment box and kindly subscribe the channel. Thank.